Hi everyone, Christina here from the Office of Personal Career Development. Before we get right into the step-by-step guide on how to register on Handshake, I just wanted to go over kind of what the registration process looks like. So what you're going to do as a student is you are going to make a registration request on Handshake, which is the next part of the video. But from there, what you'll go into the next section, which is pending approvals. So these are approvals from your internship supervisor, aka your boss, and then your academic chair if you are looking for major specific credit, and then it gets approved by our career development office. From there, career development will register you for the internship, and then we will send you a confirmation once that is all squared away with registrar. We do all of that stuff for you, so all you're doing to register for course credit is by requesting your experience on Handshake. So with that, I will go right into it, and today we're going to go a step-by-step guide on how to register for internship credit using Handshake. So first, what you're going to do is log into Handshake at udallas.joinhandshake.com, and you'll log in with your single sign-on that you would to sign into the Wi-Fi or any other thing that you would at UD. From there, what you're going to do is, this is the home page, and then you're going to go to Career Center over here on the left. You will click Experiences, and this is how you'll register for internship credit, is through an experience on Handshake. So you're going to click on Request an Experience. And then from here, these are the different types. So basically, if you were looking to do general studies or a business internship, this does include business minors and concentrators. You'll click on that one. We have a volunteer services one, a CPT holding one if you're an international student. We have a major specific internship credit template, as well as the UD Health Clinic. So for today, we're going to go ahead and do general studies and business 357 internship credit. From here, you'll go ahead and select your term. The terms will open right before registration begins. So if your term is not available at the time, that means registration is not open. And if you have any questions, you're welcome to reach out to career@udallas.edu. We're going to go ahead and register for summer 2023. From here, you're going to put in all the information that you'll need. So employer information, location, industry, and anything like that. If they are already in the Handshake system, this will pre-populate. Okay, so I have put in our employer name, our location, and the industry that it's in. The next section is filling out the actual job. And by job, we mean internship or opportunity. Okay, for the job section, I filled out the job, which is the internship title. You can put department, it's optional, but I do highly recommend, I want to make sure to point this out, you do need to put the dates of your internship. If it is an ongoing internship, so there is no end date, please put an end date that is for the end of the summer, or just leave that blank and just make a note of it in later sections. I do need a start and an end date for your internship. And if you have an ongoing internship or you did it from the previous semester and moving it forward, please make a note of that in the comment section so that I can be aware of that, so we can make sure to register you correctly. From there, you can, if you would like, you can provide salary information, the type of employment, if it's full-time, part-time, seasonal, if you accepted the offer, and you also have an option to add this experience to your Handshake profile if you wish. Next, what you're going to fill out is the internship supervisor email address, and that is the internship supervisor at the organization of where you're working, not UD. If they are already a contact in Handshake, it will pre-populate with their first and last name. But if you don't have that information, or if they're not in Handshake, please provide that. Next, what you're going to do is fill out all of the general information that we need in order to register you for internship credit. So we'll need your student ID number, your phone number, and then you'll answer a couple of different questions that help guide us in making sure that we're registering you for the right credit. So you'll fill out all this information, including your student ID, your phone number in case we need to contact you. There's a question about your GPA requirement, if you are over 2.5 or not, how many credit hours you're actually going to be registering for, and how many hours a week are you working. So that's why it's really important to put your start and end date. It helps us make sure that you are going to reach the minimum hour requirement for each credit hour that you are seeking. If you're an international student pursuing CPT, you'll need to answer yes. If you're not, then you'll answer no. If you're a business concentrator, please denote that so that we know to register you for business credit to go towards your business concentration. You are going to go ahead and include your 3 learning objectives in this survey through the registration process. If you have any questions about that, you can go to that website there, and it has information on what we're looking for in a learning objective. And then next, you'll just agree to the terms of the syllabus that you will complete a midterm and a final report by the due dates. You'll inform your supervisor that you'll need to do an evaluation of performance that they will at the end of term. And then you agree to the other terms of conditions as well for the internship credit. It is a pass, no pass course, and then you'll sign your name. If there was any other additional notes that I needed to know, like for example, your internship had no end date, then you'll need to denote that here. If this one had no start date either, because it was an ongoing internship, this would be very helpful to know here as well. If you have any questions or anything that I need to know or that the career development office needs to know to register you, please put it here. After you fill out all the information, you will click on Submit an Experience. Once you have submitted your experience request, it will all be here for us. So we'll be able to view it. We will start your approval process. It will first get approved by our career development office, making sure you have all the information that we need. It will then go to your internship supervisor. If you're doing major specific credit, in between our office and the internship supervisor will be your academic chair for that department. They will approve the internship or not. And then from there, it will go to your internship supervisor at the organization of where you're interning. Once they have approved, these statuses will change to approved. Please allow 5 business days after the approval for us to process your internship to get you registered with the registrar's office, and then you'll be able to see that in banner that you've been registered for the course. If you have any comments or notes that you want to make in addition to your registration, you can add comments here. We'll be able to view that in our office. And then I just want to make sure to denote this is that for your midterm and your final report, those are going to be done in the evaluation section. About 10 to 15 days before the due date, you will get an email reminder from Handshake to be able to fill in that information. And you should be able to access your evaluations here about 10 to 15 days before that due date. If you need anything or anything like that beforehand, please contact our office and we'll make sure to get you the appropriate link, especially if you didn't get it. If you have any additional information or any questions that you have for our office about the registration process, please email us at career@edallas.edu. Thank you guys so much, and I hope that answered all your questions. Have a great day.